I can't see. I can't. I need my glasses. Oh, there you go. With my glasses comes sound too. Hi, everybody. How's everyone doing? Good afternoon. Happy afternoon. Good afternoon to everybody. My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist. As you see, I'm turning on my TV here on the side. Entertain myself during the stream. Oh, TV won't turn on. That's a problem. Entertain myself during the stream. Hi, everybody. My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist. 25 years of professional artist working for Marvel, DC, Transformers, film, video games, YouTube for 12 years now. Can you believe that? 12 years now. And today we are doing something a little different. Okay, I don't think I've ever done this before. We are going to be drawing your original characters for this one right here. Okay, this is a character by my friend Meir. He commissioned me to draw his character for him. Now, Meir will eventually put his own colors on this, so this will just be me drawing this. But I think this will be a lot of fun. If any of you are interested in me drawing, would you like to commission me to draw your original characters? I'd love to do it for you. But again, it has to be for personal use. If you plan on using it for a cover or something, that is a different price on its own. But again, we can talk about it. If you want me to cover your book or whatever, we could definitely talk about it. But this will be a lot of fun, okay? So for my friend Meir, he's from Israel. And he's an aspiring artist, and he wants me to draw his OC. And this character here is named Paladin or Night Drawer, okay? So I could, I could pretty much redesign him any way I want. But he would like to make sure that I keep things like the pencil. So those spikes on him, those are like pencils, okay? And he has a big feather on the top, or a quill on his helmet, like a drawing quill on his helmet, okay? And I would really like a full body drawing of him holding a sword. All right, he's gonna fight some bad guys with a cool sword. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. All right, that's your character, Meir. That's your character, and he's here in the chat. Everyone say hi to Meir. Do follow him on Deviant Art. Okay, I did just take a look at this before. He's quite the talented artist for sure. So go check out the description, and you'll see a link to his Deviant Art page. Okay, Meir. So I came. I'll be honest, Meir. I came in here a little unprepared, but. But we will go ahead. So I can roughly spend about an hour and a half in the stream. If it needs more, then I will do more. I will definitely do more. But even before doing that, guys, before we actually go into me drawing the OC, and again, thank you, Meir, for the opportunity. Really means a lot to me. And hello, everyone on the chat, to Antoine, to Scott, to Batman, who wants me to draw Doomslayer. Okay. Harkamal, good to see you, my friend. Irish Potatoes back, good to see you. Danielle, Tuturi, Code Bismuth, how you doing, my friend? Chris Hawk, good afternoon to you. Good to see you again, my friend. Hoaxster, and to all of you guys who are joining in. If you can spend a few minutes with me every day, I would absolutely love it. We've been going strong, streaming every single day for the past, for the whole year so far. February 9th, have not missed a day. And that's thanks in part to you guys. So for you guys, though, what we're going to start off doing, though, is what I would like to do is do a poll. Now, one thing I did do this morning, one reason I didn't go live this morning was because I was honestly taking a step back and trying to figure out my schedule over the next month or so and how that's going to work out. And it's one of those things where I don't want to keep changing, you know. Also because I sometimes find myself waking up and I have no idea what I'm doing that day, and preparation is key with everything, guys. So I think I figured it out. I will have a new edited video out every single day. Is that impossible? Impossible? We're gonna find out, okay? But I'm gonna try. All right. Also, I'm gonna have a live stream every single day, possibly short every single day. But let's start with those two first. One regular video, one live stream. The live stream will be out in the morning. The regular video will be out at 6 p.m. Eastern time every single day. So. The thing is, though, I want you guys to be the one to decide what I'm gonna draw. Okay? Actually, I'm gonna make this image post. I'll make this a regular post. So I have a schedule for this week. I know what I want to draw this week, but the question is, what will I draw first? Okay? So with that in mind, I want you guys to be the first ones to vote. Okay? Actually, I'm going to keep going image options here. So I'll do this very, very, very quickly, guys. We'll do very quickly. Can I add 5? I would love to add 5 options. Okay, it only gives me 4 options. So These are, and I will go to, okay, so this is the poll right now. I can ask, what should we draw tomorrow? Tomorrow, which is February 10th, 2025. And these are the options. Okay, guys, so I already picked the options, but I want you guys to help me pick. Okay, so we could continue Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals, continued. We could do the Jetsons, okay? Now, all of these I will have to do this week. It's a question of which one am I doing first. And you guys will decide which one I'm doing first. Let me pull up my schedule here. We have the Legion of Doom. That's a new one, part 1. The Legion of Doom, part 1. So, in Super Friends, the Super Friends version of Legion of Doom, just like the Super Friends we did, it's going to be a 3-parter, okay? And the last one, let's say Power Rangers Villains, okay? Power Rangers Villains. That'll be the last one, okay? Villains, and that will be season 1 and 2, okay? So season 1 and 2, we're talking Lord Zed, we're talking Rita Repulsa, Goldar, those guys, okay? That is what it is, okay? So you guys watching the chat, you be the first to vote. We'll go back to this throughout the stream, so you guys can decide which one we're actually going to draw tomorrow, okay? Now we will get to all of this week, but the question is, what are we going to do tomorrow? Okay, guys, so that's what we are going to do. In the meantime, let's go back, and we are going to draw my friend Meir. Am I saying your name right, my friend? Meir? Meir? Am I saying your name right? Yes, Kenyatta, first of all, thank you so much. I did see that. I did see it, and it's so awesome to see your wife so happy. Thank you again to you and to Rhonda. Again, so sorry it's 6 months early for her birthday. But what can you do, right? So, there you go. So, ooh, the Jetsons. That's right. So, go ahead and you guys vote. And that is my goal, guys. We're going to try to do that, all right? Let's see if we can do it. One edited video, one live stream every single day. Can we do it? We'll do it. Hi, Rhonda. Good to see you. I saw your picture. So happy you got to you safe, and so happy that you like it. Thank you guys again for that. I really appreciate it. So, let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and draw my friend Meir's original character here. And again, his name is Paladin, or in other words, Night Drawer. Night Drawer, okay? So let's pick a cool, he wants a sword. So one thing I want to do if I'm going to do someone's OC, we have to see the whole body. So I don't want to obscure anything. So I can't do anything too dynamic, if that makes sense. I want him coming at us. Hello, Jeffrey, how you doing? I want him coming at us, but at the same time, we have to see the whole body. We got to see the whole body. Okay, so I want to make sure that we could do that. So it won't be the most dynamic, because the problem with dynamic is, the thing I find with dynamic poses, they serve 2 purposes, right? Number 1, they're fantastic. They're fantastic because they just look great. They look great. It's coming at you, so much energy and all that, fantastic. However, the problem with that is that you don't see the whole body. And for my friend here, Meir, I'm thinking, we got to see the whole body. So I want to do something where maybe we could do something with one leg down. Okay, so I'm just kind of roughing this out, guys. Just kind of playing with it. I don't have any reference in front of me. Just trying to see what I like, okay? Could do something like that, or we could do the hand down here. Okay, I'm done. There you go, Meir. In the mail tomorrow. Just joking, my friend. Good to see you. You said, when you said Legion of Doom, I instantly thought of the old WWF tag team. That's right. What a rush. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should clarify that. Can I edit this? But you guys already voted, right? You guys have voted already? Oh, you guys voted already, so. Ooh, you guys want Power Rangers Villains tomorrow. That'll be fun. The Legion of Doom. is just not the W. Okay. I gotta comment that. I just realized, like you said, somebody could actually get confused. So someone could actually get confused that that's the tag team there. There you go. Hi Titan, good to see you, my friend. Go have a good workout, my friend. Go have a good workout. I just had a great workout. I shoveled my driveway. Oh boy, guys, we got hit with well, I'm gonna call it a big snowstorm. We've had bigger. We've had bigger. But it was a lot of snow. It's the most snow we've had in a while. Like, we've had some bad snowstorms before, but, you know, for the most part, the past few years hasn't been that bad, per se. So the first one, the snow was actually pretty thick. And we don't get that often these days. So I don't know if that's going to continue or if it's going to be more. But again, we're in Canada, you get what you get. So I'm just going to build his anatomy here while I figure this out. Because also he's giving me some leeway here. There's some, I could take some, what's it called? I could take some liberties with the outfit. As you can tell, it's very armorish. So, you know, I'm trying to give him an Iron Man quality without him looking too much like Iron Man, if that makes sense. So that's what I'm trying to do here. All right. So, hey, Irish, good to see you. Perhaps the best Jetsons content was when their appearance in Harvey Birdman. Harvey Birdman. Let me look that up. Just one second. Harvey Birdman. Ah, yes. Oh, I gotta add this guy. I gotta add this guy, but he's not until like the 2000s. This show didn't come out. What's the Birdman and the Galaxy Trio? Birdman and the Galaxy Trio. That looks cool too. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm getting off topic here. My apologies. Think Space Ghost Coast to Coast. That's right. Same creator. That's right. Alex Toth created Space Ghost. And again, thank you so much, Meir, for the opportunity. I really do appreciate it, my friend. So, okay, so he's got a quill in his head, and then another pencil here. So part of me actually wants, here's the deal. Part of me wants to have the sword coming in, the sword up here. The reason I had it up here is I didn't want to obscure the body. But now looking at it, maybe I do, right? So here you go. Am I going to watch the Super Bowl later? I actually have a bunch of meetings today, so I'm going to do my best to catch some of it, for sure. But who am I going for? I really don't have any skin in the game, to be honest. Like, I'm from Canada, right? So go Toronto Argonauts. But I will say, to be honest, and again, not to offend anyone here, I know a lot of you are passionate fans of the NFL. To be honest, it doesn't matter to me who wins. Whoever wins, I'm rooting for your fan base. You know, congratulations. Okay, try to be as diplomatic as possible. If I were to lean slightly one way, just slightly one way, okay, I'm going to lean towards the Eagles slightly. I'm not saying they're better than the other team. The only reason I'm going for the Eagles is because my good friend Chris Saraceni, he's been my collaborator for a long time. He was the writer with me for me on Transformers Armada. We worked on a whole bunch, and we're very good friends. Only for his sake, he's been a lifelong Eagles fan. lifelong Eagles fan. Ever since I've known him, ever since I've met him, he's been an Eagles fan. So if anything, I'm picking the Eagles just because for my friend Chris. Just for my friend Chris. Also, didn't Kansas City win last year already? So just kind of spreading the wealth a little bit. So they have their championship already. So I'm going for the Eagles. But again, Kansas City wins. Congratulations to that fan base. So there's no, it is what it is, right? Trying to be as diplomatic and uncancelable as possible. There you go. Chris Hawk is going for the Eagles. Chris Hawk is going for the Eagles. There you go. It makes sense with your name. There you go. The Samaritan armor came into mind instead of Iron Man. Wow. Well, it's kind of easy. It's kind of easy to associate Iron Man with this character just because of the the chest symbol. He's red. Okay, so it will be interesting to see how my friend Meir colors it. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do, Meir? Let's see this again. It's gotta be right, guys. It gotta be right. So in terms of me trying to get a video out every day, first of all, do you notice I'm on this side now? I'm on that side. I don't want to be covered by my watermark over there. There you go. Hello, Ed Kit's Store Official. Ed Kit's Store Official. How you doing, my friend? Nate M says it's going to be a draw today. I think it's highly unlikely tonight's going to end up in a draw. By the way, Meir, whenever you're done this, I'd love to see the final color for sure. So, in fact, Meir, what I'll do for you is I'll scan this already. Once we're done, because I always scan it anyway. I'll scan it and then I'll send it to you immediately so you can have some fun with it while you wait for the artwork to arrive. Okay, my friend, that's all right. Oh, Ed Kit's Store Official is new to the channel. Well, welcome, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out. Are you an artist as well? So, by the way, a lot of us are artists here watching the stream, and I always encourage all of you, if you're watching and you're an artist, don't just sit and watch me draw unless you really want to. Of course you can, but if you want to, why don't you go ahead and pick up a piece of paper, a pencil, and let's get drawing together, my friends. Let's get drawing. Let's get to work. Would you do OCs based on pre-existing IPs? I'm not sure exactly what you mean on that, my friend. Based on pre-existing IPs. So, yeah, can you explain what you mean by that, my friend? So I can answer that problem. What do you think of Sylvester Stallone in The Samaritan? To be honest, I haven't seen it. Colorful Rainbow Rose is drawing right now. That's amazing to hear. I want to see it too. If you are drawing right now, show it to me. How do you show it to me? You need to be a part of the Discord, okay? The link is in the description. Go ahead and join the link like many of the others here, our regulars here. They've joined in and they've been sharing their work. On occasion, I am able to take a few minutes and we take a look at the Discord. Oops. And it's been a lot of fun. Okay, Astro Zombie 3 caught the stream. Perfect time. Just getting back from work. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for joining in on the fun. Okay, so once I get the pose, then we can do things like add a little bit of. I'm trying to think what I could add. That's just add a little details here and there. Like again, I don't want to overboard on the detail, but I just want to add just a little bit to the design in terms of adding some extras, but not going too overboard. You don't need to go too crazy here. It's already a cool design that my friend did here. There you go. Can I ask my friend Meir? Is there? Do you have reference for a sword? You wanted him holding a sword. Did you have a specific sword in mind that you wanted me to use, or I could just give him any old sword? Here, I won't say old sword, but any sword. By the way, I don't want to stay till the end just to be surprised. Well, I usually don't 100% finish it. Like I'll do things like add, some extra stuff here and there once the stream's done. Ask any of these guys. Like I'll usually go and I always go and I'll black out the background at the very least. I'll go ahead and black out the background. But so thank you guys for joining in today. The OCs remained based on the pre-existing like IPs like My Hero Academia. Oh, so you're saying that characters that could have went into the franchise? No. Well, it depends. It depends. People ask me to do things all the time. Like, a lot of people like to ask me to draw them as superheroes, which is a lot of fun to do. A lot of fun to do. We did that for my friend Rhonda here for her birthday. Again, happy birthday, Rhonda, even though your birthday's in June. Because I spoil the surprise. I'm the spoiler. I'm the real spoiler, guys. Speaking of which, let's see how the poll's going on here. Let's see here. Oh, Marvel Rivals is okay. Well, it looks like we're going to be doing some Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals says okay. that is a lot. That's a lot. Okay, Marvel Rivals just came and it's like, nope. Sit back, everybody. It's my time. We will be doing a few Marvel Rivals stream. I think another couple weeks of Marvel Rivals because I want to finish it. And what was my favorite past Super Bowl? That's interesting. That's interesting. What was my favorite past Super Bowl? I don't know if I have a favorite because again, I don't have a skin in the game, right? Like I don't have a team. I don't have a team. If anything, I'll always go against dynasties in that sense. So I guess that's another reason I'm rooting for Philadelphia for this one. Is guys who won it already. I'd like to see teams that haven't won it. Get their shot, get their shine. You know what I mean. So, which is why I kind of don't want Kansas City to win today. But again, if they win, not a big deal. But I remember one of the coolest games was, what was that one where Tom Brady came back? How many years ago was that? The one that gigantic comeback? He came back from like 40 points down or something like that. That was a crazy game. But usually you go to these parties, and usually it's somebody from. I never really settled on design for the sword. It's supposed to be a Fanny-esque knight's sword. Okay, then that's what we will do. Usually, when you watch with friends, usually there's only like a couple of football fans there. In Canada, anyway. Only a couple of football fans there. Everyone's there to watch the halftime show and then just talk and gossip. Not gossip, but to talk and hang out, Get the casuals. That's what that is. The casuals. And you're there to watch the commercials. But though in Canada, we don't get the commercials. Or we didn't. I think now we do. I think now they fixed it so we can get the commercials now. But before, we didn't get the commercials. So there's like no point. We were just getting regular Canadian commercials. So that's what it is, right? So hi, Kevin. Good to see you. You're welcome, Rhonda. We don't have the Super Bowl in Ireland, but the best Super Bowl is probably the one where the teams stop fighting each other. And it's to chase the crowd for 8 hours. What was that? Was that a foot? Oh, is that a football match? A footy match? Footy? Speaking of which, I think I told you guys my footy story. I'll just tell it quickly for those of you who haven't heard this story before. But I've only been to one soccer football match in my life, and that was it was a friendly. I was living in Vancouver at the time because of my friend Sharif. He was a gigantic football fan, and David Beckham was coming. At the time, he was playing for the LA Galaxy, and he was coming for a friendly in Vancouver. So we went. You know, it was an event, so we went there to the stadium. And you could tell that Canadians at that time weren't too familiar with football and how to chant, how to do things. My friend the whole time was like, man, you Canadians are too nice. You guys are too nice. And the thing was, it was a very, if you're not used to football, or that kind of football, it was very boring because nobody scored. It was a 0-0 game. And the funniest part about that, though, was that the whole game they were advertising that you could win. You joined the raffle so you could win David Beckham's game-worn jersey. So they had a raffle going. And they had big signs all over. They announced it quite a few times. But then at the end of the game, David Beckham came out. He's saluting the crowd. And then all of a sudden, he takes off his jersey and gives it to a kid in the front row. They were all like, wait a minute. That was the funniest part of the whole game. My friend absolutely loved the game. I found it a little bit boring. You know, if you're not into it, if you're not into football, you want people to score. Nobody scored. Guess you gotta appreciate the craft. I never played football. So, hi B, my number one fan is here. Hello B, good to see you. So yeah, it took quite a while with this layout here. I'm okay with this. Let me just get like a little bit of reference for the sword here. He wants a classic medieval sword. Classic medieval sword. Yeah, like a Knights of the Round Table sword. I give him a mask like Optimus Prime, you know? A little bit like Optimus Prime, just a little bit. Just a little bit like Optimus Prime. Okay, so I think we're gonna go ahead and let me just take a step back, making sure I like the proportions of this. So just bear with me. I'm just gonna do a quick stand up because sometimes, guys, I just take a look just to see if I like where everything's going. Again, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it from an angle. So things like, for example, I can already see his head's too long. Now, usually I could check on the screen here, and I could tell already. But looking at right now, it's a bit long. I'm just adding like little itty bitty details here, guys. Nothing too crazy. Let me set that like that. By the way, let's take a quick look at the poll. I think we're doing this with Marvel Rivals tomorrow. It's looking like, yep. 123 votes. Marvel Rivals, 55% of the vote. Okay, we'll see. Anything could happen overnight, but we'll see. We'll see. Hello, Cosmos versus the World. Good to see you. Hello, Astro Blue Zombie. Have you thought doing a Pokemon trainer and 3 Pokemon team in a Marvel style? Like again, I've done Pokemon in a Marvel style before, and I've drawn Ash and some of the Team Rocket in them before, but not really. So that's possibly something possible for sure. Hello, what's eating Tim? There you go. He wants me to do heroes that he came up with years ago. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Hello, Brian. Brian Blevins. Mama said football is the devil. A little, what's it called again? Oh, that's one of my favorite movies. Bobby Boucher, Adam Sandler, The Water Boy. That's from The Water Boy, my friend. From The Water Boy. Love The Water Boy. I'll tell you, if we still did those visual effects videos, now looking back at it, like that, those are, because I stuck with action heroes. I totally should have done a comedy one. I should have done a Jim Carrey one. I should have done, an Arnold Schwarzenegger one would have been fun. An Adam Sandler one should have been like these stars with multiple known movies. You know, I definitely could have done something like that, right? So, Shiro wants me to do Kingdom Hearts in a Marvel style. Maybe. Henry says the Centurions. That would be cool. That's right up my alley. I love the Centurions. That was one of my first toys. Were the Centurions. Okay, so by the way, to my friend. Okay, Meir, we're gonna go ahead and start inking this up. I hope you're okay with this. Meir, can you give me a thumbs up before I get started? Are you cool with this? This type of pose? You cool with this? Okay, we'll start inking once Meir gives the okay. I'm not sure if he's still here, though. Okay, the glaive. I have no idea what those are. Hello, Kyle. Good to see you. Good to see you, Kyle. By the way, go follow my friend Meir. His DeviantArt page is linked in the description down below, and thank you for doing this. By the way, guys, this is a commission. So Meir actually paid me to do his OC. So there you go. Austin Powers still hoping. One of these days, my friend. One of these days. You know, I did have that in the vote when we wanted to do the actor one. But so when we did the Jim Carrey, one of them was my Myers, and I was gonna draw. One of them was. Oh, he gave me a thumbs up. I got 2 thumbs up. Okay, let's get to inking then, my friends. Gonna get to inking. So again, guys, I don't know if I'm going to 100% finish this in the stream. I would like to. But we will do our best. It is 3:38 right now. I wanted to finish around 4:30 for multiple reasons. I have some things I need to take care of. So, but don't worry, Meir. I'm not going to... what's it called? I'm going to make sure that this is the quality I expect. So if it needs another hour of work, I'm going to give it another hour of work. Let me just do this quickly. So we're going to zoom in, guys. There you go. Dion7 says, you draw like a pro. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Hello, Larry. Good to see you. Good to see you. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of when I met Rocky Johnson. For those of you guys who don't know who Rocky Johnson, he's Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's father. And I surprised him with some art. I gave him some art. It was Hamilton Comic-Con years ago. Years ago. We're talking like 9 years ago. And to be honest, I was a fan of Rocky Johnson way before I even heard of The Rock. Because he was one of the first wrestlers I've ever seen. And I drew this piece where I drew him and The Rock holding WWF titles. And then I went to his booth, and I paid for a selfie, and I paid for a signature. You know, I want to make sure, if I do stuff like this, I'm gonna actually support the guy. So I did that, and then I gave him the piece. I gave him that piece, the original. I said, hey, I was bored over there. But I drew this for you, and I'm a big fan. And first thing he says to me, like my friend, here you go, Dion. But to be honest, it is a great compliment. Thank you so much, Dion. I appreciate it. He says to me, wow, this is great. You should be an artist. That's what he says to me. You should be an artist. I am an artist. I have a booth. I have a booth here. That was hilarious. Hilarious. I got to meet Rikishi just recently at the last Hamilton Comic Con. I should have drew. You know, if I had the time, I gotta prepare next time. Because you know, if I knew Rikishi was there, I should have drew all the all his kids. I would have drew a piece with him and his three kids. Solo, Solo, Jimmy and Jey Uso. I wouldn't draw the bloodline. I would draw them, like, cause it's different, right? When it's immediate family, you know, it's different, you know. And I saw him. He was wearing the Ulafala. Just like, oh wow. I'm not sure why people are trying to figure out what he's on for having so much muscles. Speaking of which, I was listening to a podcast earlier today with a guy from Hollywood. I won't say who, but he's like you said, he doesn't know why people are so surprised because it's common there. He says even people that aren't built like The Rock, they're on it. That's what he said. That's what he was saying. This particular actor. You know, those people who look like they have natural bodies, they're not. He says right away. Yeet. Um, yeah. So with that in mind, yeah. So that's what that reminded me of. But to be honest, it is actually a very, very humbling comment, my friend. When you say you draw like a pro, that does mean a lot to me. It does. It does. So thank you so much for that, my friend. I appreciate it. All right. Do a Karate Kid piece. Maybe we'll see. Because I told we started doing those type of drawings where I'm drawing like television shows and stuff. Like we did Friends the other day. We did the like very similar to Mr. Jolly Arts, a crew of Terry Cruises, stuff like that, which turned out to be his roles. So stuff like that's fun, right? So there you go. Brian says, "Do you think the spear that I show Speed took during the Rumble wrecked him, or do you think he was prepared for how vicious it was?" I don't know if he was prepared for how vicious it was. That looked pretty bad, though. That looked really bad. That looked really bad. Like he knew, he knew it was coming, but that looked what's his name? Braun Breaker didn't hold back, man. He did not hold back at all. Like that looked brutal. And not only that, nobody really talks about him going into the announce table. About what's his name? Otis. Otis dropping him on the announce table and then he fell off the side. That looked brutal too, man. I love wrestling. I appreciate wrestling. I could never be a wrestler. I could not. There's no way. I would never be a wrestler. I could never be a wrestler. I'm in pain just shoveling the driveway just now, guys. I'm just telling you, man. Just telling you. Okay, anyway. A lot of hours in the gym can maybe produce good results, but again, results may vary, for sure. Again, not saying that there aren't people who are natural and that have that sort of physique. Of course there are. Of course there are. But I'm just going off of what that particular celebrity says. Like, it's so common that they just don't talk about it. It's just so common that they don't talk about it, But again, that's their thing. I am not a fitness influencer in the least, the slightest. Though I am going on a diet this week, guys. For you guys. I want to be doing this for a long time. Okay. I can start eating healthier this week, my friends. I am going to try to cut down on the Coke Zero a little bit. tomorrow. Tomorrow. Fisherman says, have you ever seen Stephen Amell, who plays Arrow? Have you ever seen him have a go wrestling? If so, what are your thoughts? Well, he's on that show Heels, but also I believe he wrestled on All In, right? All In, the very first All In, which wasn't in. They weren't AEW yet when that happened. Who did he wrestle again? Stephen Amell. Stephen Amell. All In. Christopher. Oh, he wrestled Christopher Daniels. Wow. Okay, I didn't see the match. But yeah, I haven't seen him wrestle. But again, guys, I don't want to go too much into wrestling. I know not a lot of people, not everybody is definitely into the wrestling. It's something I'm passionate about, as you guys know. I think Logan Paul has done incredible with his WD. Absolutely, he has. You haven't seen someone get that good, in the wrestling sense. But, you hear the interview with John Morrison or Johnny TV. Is he John Morrison in WWE? Yeah, John Morrison. And you can tell he's a little jealous, right? But he's like, like all his matches are laid out completely. He's training with Shawn Michaels, right? I guess he's because he didn't take his lumps, right? He didn't take his lumps in that sense. But you know what? He's been phenomenal. He's a phenomenal heel, right? So there you go. Yeah, Steven's gonna be in the LA Suits, right? I've been actually watching a lot of Suits recently. I watched a lot of it before. I just got back into it because my son started watching it again. Yeah, I love Suits, man. That's cool. He's gonna be in the LA Suits. That's cool. There you go. Fisherwork says need to work on those chicken legs. More squats. More squats, my friend. Squats. More squats. Hi, B. Hope you have a great Sunday. I'm having a great time. Thank you so much for all of you who's joining in with me this afternoon. A few more people than usual here, so thank you so much for joining in. Again, guys, I am planning on streaming every single day for this whole year. Again, unfortunately, it's at a time where not a lot of people can join in, mainly because that is the only time I can keep it consistent. I have so many things going on that as much as I would like to do it at a more reasonable time, I just can't. So if you want to join me, if you're an early bird, if you want to stay up late and join me, I stream every day. For the most part, when I can, around 5:30 in the morning. But again, the best way is to hit the bell, so you'll know. There are times like today I didn't stream this morning because I was trying to regroup and try to figure out how I'm going to attack the next few months in terms of my content, in terms of what I want to do. I am planning, starting tomorrow, to put out more squats, less squawks. There you go, Glaive. Starting tomorrow, I plan on putting out an edited video a day. What? An edited video a day. They won't be the most elaborate videos in the world, for sure. I don't have time for that. But I will do my best to have an edited video a day. We have so many videos that are in the backlog, guys, from the live streams. So I want to get those guys out. So tomorrow, I am hoping that I will have the Ben 10 Alien Force video come out. That will be the first one. And then ones to come after that, okay? So please do check those videos out. Those videos will be coming out at 6 p.m. Eastern every single day. It would mean the world to me if you could check those videos out. I will also try to include, just to make them a little bit more interesting, I try to include facts about the shows that you haven't heard of. And again, it's just to keep, just keep you guys watching, and hopefully you learn something as you watch. So, have I watched the Positive Productions? Have I watched the Bat in the Sun superhero videos? I have watched the Bat in the Sun. because didn't they do also a lot of work with uh, um, what's his name? The Green Ranger. Right, they did a lot of work with him. Before he passed. So, I was really interested with their version of the Valiant universe. You know how they were trying to put together a Valiant universe, or they were working with Valiant. But like for example, Exo Manowar. If you guys know Exo Manowar, oh, thank you so much, Mario. Thank you so much. Looking fantastic so far. Thank you, my friend. If you guys are familiar with the Valiant universe, there's a character called Exo Manowar, and they had him in there, and it just didn't look right. You need money to do Exo Manowar right. You just do. Like it was too low budget in that sense. Jason David Frank, he played Bloodshot, so this was before the Vin Diesel movie Bloodshot came out. So yeah. How true is it that Rob Liefeld is leaving Marvel? That's very true. It's done. It's done. And again, again, we're not in those rooms. We don't know. There's a lot of people are coming out and saying bad things about Rob at the same time, but then, you don't know who to believe at this point. I don't know who to believe, But all I know is Rob said he's done with Marvel, and they'll go their separate ways, and it is what it is. But I have for years said that I wished comic artists got a little bit more what's it called, appreciation for what they've done. Writers and artists. People don't understand how much these comics have influenced their favorite movies and their favorite scenes. They have a lot. They really have. So let's see here. Yeah, they've been trying to release The Legend of the White Dragon for a long time. That's true, Derek. Yep, absolutely. Hopefully they will one day. Hello, Janelle. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Hello, Michael. Good to see you. What's this original character called? This is called, Paladin, or Night Drawer. That's his name, right? So, you know what? I would love to do a take on Exo Manowar. I would love to do that. Hey, Valiant Comics, hire me. Though if they did hire me, we can't do a video a day. I'll tell you that. Valiant Comics, hire me. I'd love to do Exo Manowar. I remember one time, guys. I remember Exo Manowar #1 came out. Long, long time ago. Exo Manowar #1 came out. And me and my buddy, Mark Michael. You guys remember Mark Michael. He's been in a few of my videos. One of my best friends in the world. We were collecting comics back then. And it came out, and then we were in the store, and we saw it, and we wanted to get it for later. We didn't have the money on us then, so we took the issue and we hid it. And then we came back, and we got it from where we hid it. And the store owner's pit was upset. He was like, "Where'd you get this?" Like, "Oh, we found it in the shelf." He's like, "What? I was in the shelf." But so we didn't tell him that we actually went and hid it, because we would have got in trouble. There you go. Oh boy. Thank you, B. I appreciate it. Thank you. Writers are, yes. Henry says whether the writers and artists making the comics, they would know material for sure. In fact, you know how many times you've seen literal panels ripped from the comics, and I've seen it so many times, so many times. It's like, yeah. And things that happened to Rob today, like what happened to Rob, it's a reminder of that, that sometimes, not all the time, because, Kevin Feige is a big comic fan, he's a huge comic fan, but, they don't realize how much these writers and artists influence. Personally, I would just like to see them get a little bit more notice, that's all. Turok, yes, love Turok. Turok had, Valiant had the cool covers, and Turok was a cool cover. I remember that. Would you like to see Turok Dinosaur Hunter and Magnus the Robot Fighter? Yeah, I would, actually. I would. Alright. Callie Craig says, I'm honestly surprised you haven't been snapped up by Marvel DC, to be honest. The way you go from a sketch to an inking stage with your twist on the characters truly memorable. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, you know, at the same time, you know, it is just drawing one character. At the same time, I always tell you guys that that art, you know, comic books is storytelling. So for them to actually hire me, I think they're more interested in how I tell a story, you know. So you never know. Maybe one of these days, I'll get back at it. Like, you know, if you asked me 3 years ago, I wouldn't be interested in returning to comics. Today, I'm a little bit more open to it today. I'm a little bit more open today than it was. Again, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But today, if Marvel or DC or Dynamite or any of them came at me, wanting me to do a book, I definitely listen. I definitely listen for sure. You know, Skybound, I definitely listen. I don't think Skybound would go to me though, because because I think they were really trying to go away from the original. Because I'm an OG, right? You guys know I'm an OG Transformers artist, and I see that they are trying to get away from like the original, the guys who used to do those covers. Now you do get guys like my buddy Martier, like he did a variant cover, but I think that was like a store exclusive. Even my friend Alex Milne, he did a store exclusive. So those are from the stores, not necessarily from the publisher. But then you got a guy like EJ Sue, who is now doing a lot of stuff for Skybound. So happy for him. So happy for him. So there you go. Bart Sears did amazing art for Valiant. By the way, did you see I met Bart Sears? He sat beside me at Hamilton Comic Con. Wonderful guy. Really, really nice guy. Really, really cool guy. If you guys don't remember Bart Sears was everybody's, he was everybody's teacher. He was everybody's comic book teacher, Bart Sears. He had a column in Wizard Magazine back in the day. It was called Brutes and Babes. Brutes and Babes. And that's where everybody learned how to draw, from Bart Sears. From Bart Sears. I learned how to draw from Bart Sears, so that it was so nice meeting him. He's a wonderful guy. He's a wonderful guy. And he wanted to have dinner with me, but I couldn't because, you know, I had to get back to the kids. So I hope for one day to get the opportunity to have dinner with Mr. Bart Sears. But nice guy. So, have I any interest in doing my own creator-owned book? For sure. One of these days. Right now, though, to be honest, Henry, I'm just focusing on getting back into doing more social media stuff right now. That's my focus. You see me working really hard on this channel these days. I know the glory days are gone. The glory days where it's so easy to get the views I was getting. Now it's not. But it's across the board. It's not just me. It's like across the board. You look at your favorite YouTubers from a few years ago, and it's really tough sometimes for a lot of these creators these days. So, yeah. Have I heard of Radiant Black? I have not heard of Radiant Black. There you go. Rob still has the right to Deadpool, and if he does, then what will happen to the character of the films? No. Marvel owns Deadpool. Marvel owns Deadpool, so don't worry. You're not going to see Deadpool go anywhere. It's just the Rob Liefeld jokes will probably stop. So, yeah, Bart Sears has some wonderfully stylized anatomy. Absolutely, and that's what it was saying. It doesn't. That's the thing with anatomy, guys. It doesn't have to look perfect. You know, you put your own spin on it. And that's art. You know, you could copy a picture 1-to-1. You could copy a photo 1-to-1. But, you know, sometimes it's better to have your own spin and how you do it. What makes your version unique compared to everybody else, you know? It just has to feel familiar enough for people to get involved with it. You know what I mean? It has to feel familiar enough. You know, it's one of those things, like I could draw a character here with 10 arms and, you know, or like 3 pecs. I could draw a guy with 3 pecs, okay? And people won't accept it because they're like, what's that? That looks so weird. Looks so weird. Because they're not used to it. They're not used to it. However, if you have 2 pecs, but then you have multiple strands of fibers from muscles, people will accept it more because at least the proportion is the same, you know? There you go. Okay, Titan had a great workout. What was your split today, my friend? What did you work on today? Let's see here. Do you plan on doing another mural similar to the Star Wars one, but with a different property? Not really. There's nothing that comes to mind that makes me want to do something like that right now. If you ask me, maybe you know, I was thinking about doing that like a year or so ago. You remember that Marvel? I was Marvel. I called you Marvel Mario. Marvel Mario. That's who you are. There you go. But it's hard to say now. I don't think there is a franchise that makes me want to do that right now. Like, if you ask, maybe I wanted to do the Harry Potter franchise. I was thinking, and you know, I started doing that. But now with the new series coming out, I don't know if that would be something that would be worth my time to do that. So it's just a timing thing. So is it better to do that where I'm drawing? Because it takes a long time. That's the thing. It's the time commitment, right? That's the thing. Right, Mario? Time commitment. Like that Star Wars thing took me like how many months, right? 400 hours of work spread out over 6 months, right? It's a lot of work. A lot of work. Okay, guys. Just give me 1 second. Kevin Feige's calling me again. Just bear with me, my friend, okay? Hi guys, apologies. Kevin Feige called me again. Kevin Feige, you won't leave me alone. Never leaves me alone, that Mr. Feige. Now, I will say though, guys, there could be a chance I might have to leave a little bit sooner than I thought. And again, my friend Meir, don't worry, I will finish this off, and it'll be, you know, I'll definitely get this done and looking awesome for you, my friend. Okay, but there could be a chance I might have to leave a tiny bit earlier. When I say earlier, maybe the next. Well, we'll see. I might be able to go till. We'll see. We'll see, my friends. Okay. But just to warn you right now. So, if you have any questions, now's the best time to ask your questions. Now's the best time. But yeah. In terms of murals, yeah. As much as I love to do one, I can't really think of a property that I would do one. Now, one thing I am thinking about doing, guys. One thing I am thinking about doing, and again. It all depends on my time. I'm gonna try first of all take this week and see if I could pull off the one edited video a day and one stream a day. I'm gonna try that first. If that works out well, I might do work on like a bigger mural where I'll only draw like 2 or 3 characters a day. So every day I would draw 2 or 3 characters, but very small, like this. But they would add up, so at the end of the month, I would have a piece with like over 100 characters in it. I'm thinking about doing something like that, but we'll see. Okay, thank you, Michael. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Appreciate it. Um, so we'll see. We will see, my friends, if that actually happens or not. But first things first, I do want to get one stream done a day, and one. Hold on, I'm just pulling up the reference here. I do want to get one stream and one edit video done in a day. First things first. Let's see if I can maintain that. If that's the case, and I feel pretty good, I could spend an hour adding three characters to this piece every day. That's what I'm thinking about doing, guys. So yeah. So that's probably the closest you'll get to me actually doing something like that, Mario. So I lost the chat. I can't see you guys. Where are you guys? Where are you guys? There you are. Austin Powers mural. I'd love to do an Austin Powers mural. But the thing is, we don't realize how old these movies are, right? Austin Powers. When was the last Austin Powers movie? It was like early 2000s, something like that? Over 20 years ago, right? Let's see here. From my understanding, the Glaive asked a question. Interesting question here. From my understanding, the comic business artists are usually chameleons, adapting to multiple styles. What's your view on that statement? I don't think so. I don't think I agree with that statement. There are some who can, for sure. But when you're in comics, you're doing your style. You're being hired for your style. So, I use the Marvel style moniker, as you see up here, all for marketing. That's all this is. Like, there's no real Marvel style in that sense. It's Marvel style is the style that they hire. Your style's good enough so you can get a job in Marvel. That's what my imagination of Marvel style is. You're so good, Marvel hired you. So that really could be anything, right? It really could be anything. So with that in mind, I don't know many comic artists that change up their styles in that way. There are a few. Like if you look at what's it called? If you look at a guy like Mark Brooks, his style evolved, and now he's trying to do this Disney style, which is really, really cool. He's doing like this Disney. I think it looks pretty awesome, but he's doing it for himself. He's not actually doing it as a Marvel cover, per se. But then you got guys like, for example, Pat Lee can considerably change his style. He went from being a guy that looked like Stephen Platt to a guy that, where he was doing this full anime style, right? So it's like that. But once they figure out their style, it pretty much stays consistent from there. So yeah. Anyway, Titan says the tracking is on my package. Should be there by tomorrow or Tuesday. Okay, thank you so much. I will look out for it. Once I get it, I'll let you know, my friend. By the way, the address I gave you is the office I work in, so I'm hoping they'll pick it up, right? So we'll see. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't think the early days publishers gave the creative freedom to do your own style. That's true, but again, I wasn't there, so I have no idea. But the thing is, if you were hired, I don't know anyone who was hired and told they had to draw like this. Okay? Now, there are, for example, characters should feel a certain way. That's different, right? For example, I told you guys my struggles with drawing Superman before. Because at the end of the day, yes, it's your style, but they should feel like Superman. It should feel like a Superman, right? Superman's drawn multiple ways, but at the end of the day, Superman has this distinct feel. And even with my style, I couldn't capture it. Okay, so that's the difference. That's the difference in life, right? Because, like, for example, you don't see Jim Lee drawing different. Like, he's always drawn very similar to how when he started, And today, there are Marvel artists who have like an anime style. It all depends what it is. They did have those house styles. Okay, they probably did have those house styles back in the day. Definitely not today, for sure. Yeah. So. So yeah. Okay, guys. I'm gonna apologize right now because I think I will have to cut this stream a little bit shorter than I wanted to. When I say a little bit shorter, I probably will have to finish in about 5 minutes. Here, guys, and my apologies. Just some things I need to take care of. And that was really what that call was. So my apologies, but don't worry. Don't worry, my friend Meir. This is a fantastic design, and I will do it justice, my friend. Okay, I promise. But again, I will have a fully edited version of this eventually out. So be on the lookout for that so you guys could actually see what the final OC will look like. But as of right now, you can see how it's looking here, right? So pretty much keeping true to the design, but adding my own spin. Right now, I'm just adding the thick blacks to it. I haven't added any detail in terms of that. So still a bunch to do. Still a bunch. So when you talk about being surprised there, my friend Meir, you're going to be surprised. By the way, follow my friend Meir. His Instagram, or as his deviant art, is down below. Go check out his work. His work, Meir is amazing. And thank you again for the opportunity, my friend. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If any of you are interested in getting a commission done by me, a few of you have already, I really appreciate it. What you do is go to my store. And apologies that's still down. You can see how busy I am, guys. I don't even have time to get to the store. I should make that a priority because that's pretty much how I make money. But go to the contact section. There's a drop down for commissions, and there you could request a commission, and then I will get back to you on a price. It all depends on what it is and where you live. Okay. Like for my friend Meir here, like this is more for personal use. But if you are interested in me doing a cover for your book, please do specify that, or if you plan on using it for like a Kickstarter or anything like that, please do also let me know that, because that actually changes the price and everything. But yeah, I am totally willing to do that. So just head over to my my page, and we will do that. Okay. Let's throw a eraser over this just to see where we're at. I say we're about 40% done, guys. 40%. 40%. Still a lot more to do on this guy. A lot more to do. But Meir, I will finish this up this week, my friend. I will finish this up this week, okay? We will get going on this. Okay. There we go. There you go. Just adding my own little twists and turns, little spin on things. I think this is the first hard surface thing I've drawn in a while, no? I think so. It's the first one. Okay. It's the first one. Like, I haven't drawn a robot in a while, guys. I don't think I have. Have I? You guys tell me. Like, aside from, I think, Herbie. Have I drawn a robot yet this year, guys? I don't think I have, right? Now, again, I will. I told you guys I have a cover I need to get done. An Astrobots cover, but I need to do the layout first before I get started on that. So... So, yeah, I don't think so, right? I don't think so. I haven't done any robots. Surprisingly. It's been a while. So, actually, guys, I will tell you that this week I plan to do my first robot in a while. I think every Saturday or Sunday I want to do one robot. One robot, okay? I'm thinking this weekend, next weekend, I'm going to be doing... I'm thinking I'm going to be doing a Beast Wars Optimus Prime. I think that's what I want to do next weekend. A Beast Wars Optimus Prime. And I might do one every week. Just one robot every week. That's all I want to do, okay? And then we will go from there, okay? So that's what I'm thinking. But this is actually the first one. This is Meir's OC. Actually, it is a suit. It is a suit of armor, right? It's an armor. It's an armor. Okay, so it's Iron Man-ish. Well, then again, I did draw that Iron Man in the Marvel Rivals piece, right? So technically, I have done something. It's my first hard surface. Let's just say that. Hard surface. What do you call it? Okay, guys, lots to go. I'll go for another 3 minutes, guys, and then I will have to call it a stream. And again, my apologies, I wasn't able to finish this on stream. I will finish this soon, my friend Meir. We get this done, okay? Some work done. But in the meantime, guys, let's just take a quick look at. Oops, that's my analytics. Let's quick look at the analytics. What I want to look at, the poll. That's what I wanted to look at, the poll. Let's see how we're doing on the poll. And yeah, I have a feeling we're doing some Marvel Rivals tomorrow. That's what it's looking like, guys. We're going to do some Marvel Rivals tomorrow. People don't want the Legion of Doom? You know, people in the Legion of Doom. What a rush. There you go, guys. So, I think that we're going to call it a stream, guys, right there. So thank you guys for watching, for hanging out with me. Don't worry, to my friend Meir. To my friend Meir, thank you so much for this. I will finish this on my own, okay? And I will be sending you pictures. You guys look out for the... Oh my gosh. How did he get it? Can I show the screen? Let me show you guys. Guys, look at my... Okay, move back. Look at my dog. Look what my dog did to our mat. Look what my dog did to our mat. Look at this. Look. What the... What? No dinner for you! Oh, guys, I need help. I need to train my dog a bit more. Okay, guys. Don't worry, Meir. We're going to finish this off, and thank you guys for watching wherever you are in the world. Please do take care of yourselves and your family, and you know what we do whenever we end a stream. Please give me a high five right here. Give me a high five right here. And to all my friends here, Giancarlo, Mario, Michael, of course, my buddy Meir, thank you so much. Jay Parker, good to see you. Loki, AL West, Visionworks, The Glaive. Let's see here. Callie Craig, Daniel, Asano, my friends. Titan413, thank you. And thank you for the shirt. I'll look out for it, my friend. We said Visionworks already. All of you guys who are watching today, Touch Speed, Derek Berry. Yes, he got his fiber today. He's got his fiber. We'll see what it looks like coming out the other way, the other end. My friend, there you go. Wherever you are in the world, please do take care of yourselves and your families. Join me tomorrow, 5:30 a.m., where we're going to be drawing some more Marvel Rivals, and we're going to do that together. Put your artwork in the Discord. If you worked on something today, put it in the Discord, and we'll go check it out tomorrow. But once again, wherever you are in the world, please do take care of yourselves. My name is James Reyes. I am the box office artist. I'm here to say keep drawing. I'll see y'all next time. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.